Hello everybody, welcome to the video and welcome to Goodwill. As you can see, Halloween is in full swing here at Goodwill's in my area. Again, this is San Jose, California, so your Goodwills may be different, may see different stuff. You know, what pops up on our shelves over here may not pop up on shelves necessarily in your Goodwills. And I ventured to other Goodwills outside of our city, outside of our county, I should say, because a lot of the Goodwills in our county are all, I think it's called Goodwill of Silicon Valley. So, and that stretches up till we get I think it's San Mateo County is the next one going north. Now going south, I believe in Monterey County it is. In a city called Salinas is where the Goodwill bins are, in you know, that's the closest one to us, and that's about probably about a 45-minute drive away. And one of these days, perhaps we will go out to the Goodwill bins. We don't really find too much of what typically we like to buy, which is hard goods, but we do find a lot of clothing there. Books, DVDs, things like that. And you know, I just have so many Goodwills in my area that it keeps me going, keeps eBay going. You know, I have connections with local people that do a lot of storage unit buys, and also go to the flea market. We have a pretty large flea market for the area. So I really don't have necessarily a need to go to the bins, but we do like to go out there from time to time. This is the electronics section. You've seen this Goodwill before. And we're back here again searching, because you never know what they're going to have, what's going to be on the shelves every day. Hopefully it's something different. Now, wasn't planning on buying golf clubs today, but I spotted these golf clubs here. I'm going to spot them I mean, I think I already see them, but I don't really see the end of them right there. Look at some TaylorMade. What were they? They were the TaylorMade, I think I'm going to flip it around shortly. The Hot Shot. What's the name of these? I'm looking them up right now just to see. I really don't want to pick up any more golf clubs. I'm like kind of done picking up golf clubs here. But I keep finding some good deals on golf clubs. And I found some right there. TaylorMade burners. TaylorMade burner 2.0. These are left-handed ones. So look at these comps here. 55, 49. The 49 has shipping. The 55 is free shipping. Kind of a low one at 22. There's 49.99 with shipping. So like 40 to 50 bucks for each of these irons. So, and there was 5 of those irons, and there was another iron. It was a TaylorMade, but a different model. But even that one still goes for 40 to 50 bucks. So pretty good score. And they're $4 and this is the other one. This is the R7, but that one still goes for good money as well. So we're going to scoop that one up too. I'm just checking this one out as well. Trying not to let everything fall. So what's... I don't think that one was... No, that one wasn't anything. Okay, so we're going to scoop up these golf clubs. We got 6 golf clubs in total at... You know, I'm going to sell them 40 to 50 bucks each. And they're $4.19 for each golf club. So we're looking at pretty good money here. Probably $30. I mean, conservatively about $30 profit on each golf club. So, you know, 30 times 6, that's 100. Yeah, 3 times 6, that'd be $118. Yeah, $118 total on all the golf clubs. And all the golf clubs are going to cost me about probably close to around $25, $26. So Not a bad score. Not a bad score at all. So, and I have boxes from already. So, piece of cake. We're going to take a look at the toys. I'm going to glance over here at the boxes on the shelves really quick, just seeing if there's anything there. Don't know why I always glance in that direction, but I do every time I turn this corner. I just kind of take a peek and see what's there. I mean, I have found good stuff there, but usually you have to go investigate. Go through the boxes and check everything out. And we're coming down the toy aisle. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like selling toys, but I just don't find that many toys here at these, on these shelves at this Goodwill, at most Goodwills in my area. So I should just completely bypass this area, but I always have this hope that something is going to be there, that there's going to be something there for me to pick up, but there isn't. So creepy doll up on the top. Scope out these bags really quick. I usually don't find any. Oh, wait. We do find a good bag today. Look at this bag. We are kind of close to eBay headquarters. So this appears to be some sort of a eBay employee handout of some kind. I believe it still had the original. Yeah, see the original tag on it right there. And it has has speakers there for you to plug in your. It has a 3.5-inch millimeter plug, so a stereo plug. So as long as your device has that, because I know a lot of modern phones are, they're moving away from having that jack on phones. But if you have a device and you can still plug into that, it has speakers. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that eBay merch, because I have sold eBay merch before, eBay stuff from employees. I've also sold, there's a lot of tech companies in our area here, and I have bought and sold merch employee, like, stuff that employees would get from those companies. Jackets and t-shirts. I've sold some other eBay stuff before. I think I sold, eBay jacket was the last thing I sold a few months ago. And Apple stuff does really well. I mean, I found some great Apple employee jackets and hats and cooler, all sold. I always find adult diapers here, so I mean, there's always adult diapers at most Goodwill. So if you guys, if that is a need that you have, look out at Goodwills. They're probably way cheaper than at the stores. This Jeopardy game, I was thinking of getting this. I wasn't going to buy this to resell. I don't think it goes. I'm going to look it up. But, based on what I've looked up in the past, these like Jeopardy ones, there's some other ones that just, like game show handhelds that don't really do very well at all. But I was thinking of kind of just buying this for myself, but at the end of the trip, I ended up putting it back. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna put. I don't know what the condition is on the inside. I really didn't feel like investigating it. So I am gonna put it back. I'm not gonna do. That's not a bolo. Don't buy those. You saw some of the comps on there. They're not. I mean, I wouldn't even buy it for $1. It does move, but it doesn't. It's not gonna be a fast mover. Still taking a look at their little miscellaneous section here. There were some like supplies, like shipping supplies down there. Definitely be on the lookout at Goodwill for supplies for your business. Shipping supplies. I've found and I mean, like bubble mailers and stuff. I've found what do you call it? Packaging paper, bubble wrap. So definitely, when you're at your Goodwill, if you see stuff that you can use, definitely by all means pick it up, because that stuff's expensive. The shipping supplies and stuff, everything's expensive at when you go to order it. So Even if you order on Amazon, generally, it's, you know, sometimes you can find a little bit of a better deal here at the Goodwills. I see a Pyrex bowl. You gotta look up the styles on these because it's Pyrex. It's an older Pyrex, but is the style desirable? So I'm gonna Google image of this really quick, and I don't know why it's taking me a while to. Oh, I think I was probably responding to a text message or something. But oh, I'm looking up this Starbucks cup. And the Starbucks cup right there. Let me take a look really quick and see. It's Desert Rose. I think that's like, it's a Desert Rose style. It's not going to be worth all that much. I guess when I scanned it, it had like someone listed it for $40 something, but upon further review, that Starbucks mug is not worth it. Starbucks tumbler. It's not a mug. It's a tumbler. So, okay, now we're scanning the Pyrex. Let's see what the Pyrex comes out as. It is, I think it was a homestead pattern. Pyrex Old Orchard. Definitely, sometimes, you know, it's easier to do the voice type. There's that one right there, Pyrex, and that style doesn't appear to be quite desirable, so we're gonna leave that there. And it looked like somebody had already peeled the tag to look at it, and left it behind. So that is also a sign. If someone has already peeled the tag back, odds are, if there was any writing under there, they've looked it up and they left it behind. So, but you got to do your own research. You never know. Some people could have put it back because maybe they searched it wrong, or maybe it just doesn't, you know, suit their profit margins, but maybe it suits your profit margins. So definitely look stuff up, even though it looks like it already has been looked up before. Now I'm gonna spot something here, and this, you know, it potentially could be for resale. It's very heavy. It's very heavy, and it is the box is long and everything. I wouldn't recommend trying to resell this. My plan isn't to resell this, but it is a not a wall mounting system, but it's a system to put your TV on, and it has a base, and it allows you to swivel your TV, which my son's room, we don't really have an area that you kind of, his room is kind of like a loft, and it's not really a wall to mount a TV to, so it's currently on a stand. But I think my thought process is this is going to be really good, and we could probably use this, which is why I'm looking at it and I'm picking it up. And this brand is a more higher end TV stand wall mounting brand. I know they sell this brand over at Costco, and you know they're $80-100 for that brand. And I'm getting it here at Goodwill. I forgot what the price was. I think it was like $16 or $21. So pretty good price on that stand. It was, and you saw on there, it was brand new, never used. So great price. Definitely shop for yourself. Yes, we're shopping at Goodwill. We're looking for stuff to resell, and you know, to make money. You know, we're trying to look for items that we can make money on. But also too, we need to save money. You know, can't go spending all your profits on, you know, going out to, you know, regular retail stores. And you know, obviously there are some things that we need, and some we do still go like to Target and stuff, but we do find a lot of items here at Goodwill that we ultimately end up using at home. And like this TV stand, I mean, I definitely wouldn't pay full retail for it, which if I had to guess would be somewhere around the $50, $60, $70 range or so. I'd much rather pay the Goodwill price of I think $16 or $21, and it's all brand new in there. So definitely looking to save money and make money while we're at the Goodwill. You know I like to look through my wallets, see what's out here, see what's in there. I definitely like to source wallets, but nothing very good right there. So, gonna check out the wood. Broken, like driftwood, dolphin. Like his fin's broken there, and his, yeah, not a good buy. Flipper, a flipper and his fin broken. But see these little elephants, nothing really special. Nothing really good in the wood. Wood section very rarely has anything that I could resell to make any money on. Just want to check the mechanism in the back, and it's just a standard cheap battery operated mechanism back there. I have sold some of those clocks, or some clocks like that style that have a what do you call it? Like a pendulum arm, a plastic pendulum arm, and those do. I mean, those do okay. I depending on the brand, you got to look up the brand. But I remember I sold some. I remember I sold some clown ones. I sold some clown clocks, resin clocks, and they had the little plastic pendulum thing swinging back and forth on it, and those did pretty well. They even held a little like a little clown at the end of the pendulum, and those weren't branded or anything. I just listed it as resin. They were vintage. They were vintage clown pendulum table clocks, or I think I put them down as mantle clocks is what I put it down as. The keyword is mantle. And people like clowns. I'm not a fan of clowns. I'm not afraid of clowns. I don't have a phobia of clowns, but personally, I just don't like clowns. Don't like the circus. And I know a lot of people have, you know, people that love clowns or they hate clowns, or I'm in the hate clown section, but I don't have a fear of clowns. As a matter of fact, I think you saw me in the video yesterday at the flea market. I did pick up like a clown Pez dispenser keychain thing, which was cool because it was old. Everything was from the, I mean, a lot of the stuff I picked up was from the 90s, but I don't like clowns. Let me know if you guys like clowns. Drop a comment down below. Or if you don't like clowns. There goes my cart. Cart's rolling away. It's kind of weird. Like a lot of these carts in Goodwill, they just have a mind of their own. Or turn into you know, into the aisle. Like they'll just clank against the metal aisles, or they'll just roll away on you. Kind of odd. I see some I'm eyeballing a cart that's over there as well too. But again, the store just opened and I haven't gone through all the shelves yet. So technically everything is still fresh on the shelves. This is the miscellaneous pottery and glass, the colors that don't find their way to an end cap. And I don't know. In years past, they'll usually stock up they'll usually move stuff from one aisle Those usually shipped aisles, and one whole section aisle will be dedicated to like Halloween's coming up. So usually like one section will be dedicated to Halloween stuff, but you know, don't know if they'll be doing it this year or not. Personally, I don't necessarily like them to take away from the aisles, you know. I mean, if they add to it, yeah, but you know, if they take away a whole aisle and just put like costumes in there, it like I've seen that before at some Goodwills where, you know, during the Halloween there'll be one aisle just full of costumes and stuff. And yeah, sometimes you can find some older vintage ones, but most of it's just modern, not really worth it. And you know, that shelf could have been filled with, you know, stuff that I could resell. But it's the Goodwill, you know, that's their, they're in business to make money for their cause. Just a personal preference of mine. And I think that was a pepper shaker, salt shaker, or it was missing the other pair. Kind of interesting, but salt and pepper shakers generally are probably around, most of them go for around $10. Even the ones that look cool, that you know have a cool design, it's just not really worth it. I mean, there are a few outliers, but generally about $10. Even the vintage ones. I saw this kind of like greenish glass. It was kind of cool, but not really worth too much. Scanning the clear. There's a Kettle One vodka. So a lot of brands that, you know, a lot of these spirit brands will put their logos and stuff on glassware, and they'll usually be like in a collector set. There'll be a lot coming out towards the holidays as people give them as gifts. There's a Jack Daniels, taller, like a highball. That'd be considered a highball glass, probably. All right, we're gonna scope out the end cap here. We got whites, and nothing really too great there. So I am gonna make my way over to the cart, but I'm going to go on a little detour first. I should have just walked straight to the cart, but oh, you know what I did? I spotted this wrestling ring, and I'm just scoping it out right now, checking the comps on it. Might have been a good pickup, but I didn't feel like dealing with the size. It was kind of, you know, don't really have boxes that size, and it was kind of missing some of the logos on the inside of it. So this is some of these older ones do pretty well. They're like wrestling buddies. This is a more modern one, and I was trying to scan it to get the name of the... I wanted to get the name of the character, but I couldn't... I scanned it, but I couldn't get the name of the character. Trying to... Came out with a bunch of Halloween costumes. Let me know if you guys know who this wrestler is. It was a more modern one, so... Definitely not going to pick it up. The older ones, you know, are definitely worth it. Like the old Hulk Hogan's and the old Ultimate Warriors and Macho Man's. That one, I don't think it was worth it, but I couldn't figure out the name of the character, so. All right, this is the new stuff here. We're gonna check this out here. We got some hats. Hats really aren't doing too well, so this is a TI 92 calculator. Yeah, it's like a little computer here. computer of a calculator. I'm definitely gonna pick this up. It's a good price. I think it was like $4. Goes for about 30 to 40. Pencil case. I like those little pencil cases. I used to, we used to get them when we were kids. We would go over to this Sanrio store at the mall, and I like all the little different features it had. Had like little pencil sharpeners. It had a place, obviously, for your pencils. That one was too modern. This is a Disneyland Hong Kong, so it's from Hong Kong. The second anniversary of their park there, and it's just like a photo album. And I thought that was pretty cool. Couldn't really find comps on it just yet, but it is Disneyland. It is Hong Kong Disneyland, so you have to be at the Hong Kong Disneyland to get that. And it looks brand new, so I think it's at least a $20-$25 piece, and it was like $4 there. I'm going to try to resell it and make some money on it. So some good items here coming out of this little bin. As you can see, they usually pull stuff from the bins, and they put them on these carts, and they go distribute them through different aisles. Oh, no worries. Yeah. Lots of stuff in here. And I'm just looking. I'm just scanning, seeing if there's anything. I mean, obviously she's in there trying to, I don't want to really, disturb stuff too much, because I know she's got a job to do too. She's got to, get stuff onto the shelves, and she has to clear this bin. And so I'm trying to be as respectful of her work, and also, still want to look through stuff. I like to take stuff out of there and buy it, so that way she doesn't have to stock the shelves for it. I like to just roll away with that cart if it's all good profit. But just try to be kind, respectful of the employees there. Because they're there, that this is their job, and I don't want to necessarily get in the way or make their job harder. These are some Vans. Unique style. It was kind of funny because it said Goodwill. Like it said, Goodwill. What was it? I think I'm going to type it in. I couldn't find the design. I was trying to image it, and I couldn't find it. They were brand new, but they wanted... How much for them? I think they wanted like $26 for them. But they were brand new. They had the tags, no box. And if you know any shoe people, sneakerheads, sometimes the box can really, swing the amount you could sell it for. There it is, something like Goodwill gift. I can't even remember. I can't even read it. But either way, the shoe said like Goodwill on it, and it's at the Goodwill being sold. They were kind of cool. I probably would have bought them if they were my size, but I think they were like a size 9. And generally, Vans, fall right around, resale value for used Vans that are in decent condition, right around $30, $35 or so. Of course, there's always some that are a little bit more, some that are a little bit lower, but I'm trying to look for the ones that are more. And definitely some new shoes are if they're new, better than used. Okay, so nothing really, couldn't really find anything on those shoes. So I'm just gonna leave them behind. I'm pretty sure they probably would have gone, maybe just because they're used. I mean, just because they're new, without the box, probably more into the $40, closer to $50 range. I'm just double checking this calculator just because I've had TI calculators where they're not really worth too much. And so this one was in good condition. It actually turned on too, so So about 30, between 30 and $40 in that TI calculator, and I'm gonna get it for $4. I think it was $4.59, or let's just call it $5. So not a bad score there. And I'll be able to throw that in a poly mailer and get it out the door. And I'm going to get that listed pretty quickly because it is currently back to school. I'm not sure where you're at in the country, if you're kids or if you've seen kids going back to school yet, but where I live, everybody's back in school. Check out these hats really quick. I just see like a camo hat. Don't know really too much. I didn't really feel like looking up the brand. It was kind of like looked kind of camo-y, but the print just looked kind of odd. Like it wasn't a good print. This is Burton. They do a lot of snowboarding stuff, snowboarding equipment, everything. Jackets. Burton clothing goes, sells really well. If you want to get into the snowboard game, I mean, it's seasonal, so be prepared for that. But Burton does really well when it comes to snowboarding gear and equipment. And here we are on the purses. We made it to the purse section. Again, I'm not much of a purse buyer right now, just because, like I've said, storage is I'm not out of storage for. I mean, I can always store purses somewhere. I have plenty of room. It's just the spot where I designate for purses is pretty filled right now. So I don't want to really stack it with any more purses until I start selling them. Selling more of them. So, but I'm still going to scan it. I'm still going to, look out for any good deals, any big profit items, because I'm still into profit. Still into making money on these things. So if I see something I'm gonna make some money on, I'm gonna jump all over it, whether I have the storage for it or not. So we're still scanning the shelves, but either way, you're gonna see everything here that I bought to resell. I think everything in this trip, except for the TV stand. That I'm definitely not gonna resell. But I'm gonna show you guys in the recap here everything. There's some stuff too I picked up off camera. So I think that was just one thing. You'll see that right now coming up here in the recap of this video. Okay, everybody, welcome to the recap. So we got some great items here we're going to resell. This glass stuff I did not pick up there, but we'll definitely go over it because I'm working on listing it. This was some other stuff that came in. But first off, you didn't see this in the video, but this was inside the that one bin. It was a Batgirl from Batman, the new Batman Adventures, the animated. Now, this wasn't from, not sure exactly what year this animated series came out, but when I was younger, in my teens, there was back in the 90s, there was a Batman that came on TV, and I forget exactly what year it was, but it was Batman the Animated Series, and I used to watch that a lot, and some of those toys from that era do go for quite a bit, so I do pick up if it's a good price, I will pick up, even from this new Batman Animated Adventures. This stuff does pretty well, and I have bought and sold some merchandise from this series, but this should do pretty well, like $20, $25 for this action figure. It is open box, so it might hurt the value a little bit, but there are some quite a few out there. But I do like selling toys, so in general I'll accept a little bit of a slimmer margin when it comes to toys, especially if they're in the box. Then you saw me pick up the Disneyland Hong Kong. I still can't find any comps on this, but just based on what I was seeing, it's probably about a $25 piece here, and you can see I spent $3.69 on that. It is from Hong Kong, so again, this would be something you can only buy at Disneyland Hong Kong, and A little bit of damage there, but that shouldn't hurt the value too much. And you just slide your pictures in there. So just a picture book. And there you go, Chip and Dale. It's got one on that side, one on the other side. So just a unique Disneyland item. It is Disney as well too. So being the uniqueness, being that you had to get it in Hong Kong, I think it's, you know, a really good item and a good pickup as well too. Just a unique. I've sold stuff from Disneyland Hong Kong before, and that stuff, you know, it was a little bit more of a long-term item, but it did eventually sell. So I definitely look to pick up stuff from Disney parks. Now, preferably at, you know, Goodwill or the flea market, not actually at the park, because it's expensive. It's expensive at the parks. But if it's from Disney parks, generally look it up and see. You saw me pick up some popcorn buckets. Yeah, some popcorn buckets that were from the park. And again, they're from the park, so you have to be there at the park. Some of these items are only there for a limited time. So once they're gone, they're gone. Then you saw me pick up the calculator, the TI-82. What's going on here? Come on. There we go. The TI-82 calculator. Calculator computer? I don't know. Organizer? I don't have... I think it just takes batteries, but it is working. Let's see. There it is. It is working and stuff, so... Pretty cool. Like 30, 40 bucks for that. It's in great condition. I'm just going to have to do a little bit more... just see if it has like a battery compartment in there or what. But it's in great condition. And again, 30 to 40 bucks for that. $4.39 is what I paid on that. The eBay merch or the eBay employee giveaway bag. And again, I don't live that far from eBay headquarters, so this stuff does turn up quite a bit. So at you know, local thrift shops and everything. So insulated bag, and then you see the you'll see here a little fanny pack. Not sure why there's a little cutout here. Maybe someone cut that out. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there, but maybe it's supposed to be where your badge goes. Huh. I didn't notice that, but strange. Yeah, it's completely cut out. Or maybe this was given to a specific person and their actual like name was on this. I don't know, but at least the insulated bag will be pretty cool. I didn't really comp this, but based on other, I have an Apple one as well, so probably about 25 or 30 bucks, and I paid $9.09, and this still has the original tag, so I could sell it new. Probably new other, just because it looks like it has some wear and tear on it. Probably just from being donated or being thrown around, you know, the house, wherever the person kept this item. But a cool item, and it's eBay. You know, we're selling on eBay. There's a bunch of us on there selling. Pretty sure there's going to be someone interested in getting some eBay merch. Then, of course, you saw the big one. The big hits were these clubs, tailor-made. Now, I'm not... well versed in golf clubs, but I do know the major brands and I do look out for them. TaylorMade, Ping, Scotty Cameron, Nike, of course. Then after you do that, then you look up the model, and these are the Burner 2.0s, and it looks like the left-handed ones seem to also go for a bit more, and these are the left-handed versions. So we got, you know, everything going for us. And we comped it out, like $4.19. You saw in the video, like 40 to 50 bucks a golf club. So, at 40 to 50, let's just say 50 bucks a golf club. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 burners. So, we're looking at listed value of about $250. What is that, $250? Yeah, to a listed value of about $250. What it will actually sell for, Could be different, you know, because I might accept offers. I'll probably send offers out. So I'm not sure exactly what the profit will be, but I think in the video I just kind of said probably profit after fees, the shipping supplies, maybe about $30. So we'll see. Hopefully it's a bit higher than that. And then this is the other one here. This is the also a TaylorMade, but the R7, which also goes for about the same price as those ones. So I picked that up too. So good score on golf clubs. Now the other items I have here are not from this haul, but I am listing these. These are from another pickup. Some glassware and just some little, just some little like homemade items. But this is Latta's, Newport, Oregon. Fused glass wall pocket. See, it has the handle, has the opening, you know, like a little bud vase type of thing. Fused glass. Really cool. They go for about between $15 to $25. So expected, you know, sale price is probably going to fall right around $20. So just a cool little fused glass piece. Just a nice little accent piece to your home. And I bought and sold these before too as well. So nice piece here. Then the other thing we have here is another piece of glass. This is a Leo Ward. It is signed too as well. So vintage 1987. Leo Ward glass birds, blue glass birds here. A pair sitting on a heart. See that there? This is probably about a $20 glass piece here. See, just kind of a nice, you know, two lovebirds, doves, a little bit of a, I don't know, residue on there. I just have to clean it up a little bit for picturing. But nothing's broken on it. There's no cracks or anything, no chips. So just a cool Leo Ward. Definitely want to pick this up. You know, I wouldn't pay more than $5 if you do see a Leo Ward double bird. Now there are some single birds, so you know, those ones will go for about $10 for the single birds. So be careful what you're ultimately buying it for. Then this is just like a little souvenir piece from Hawaii, and this is just a puzzle. Take this little masking tape off. A whale puzzle, you'll see there, Hawaii. And that was pretty cool. Probably about a $10, you know, little $10 piece right there. And this one here, just a little made in Mexico. Probably like, you know, just a little souvenir piece. But still kind of cool. Just a little turtle. And that's about a $10 piece right there. And $10 piece again because it's you know, made in Mexico. So, you know, it's got a little bit of a quality to the product, and it's just a nicely done little sea turtle. So that'll be cool. And then, oh, right here. Oop. This guy too. This is a Swarovski crystal cat. So let me see if we can get. Let me see if we can get this thing in there. Let me try to. If you can see, I don't know if it's coming out in the camera on my GoPro here. If you can see the sign, but it's Swarovski. It's crystal, and not 100% sure, but I believe these whiskers are sterling silver. I've sold these little creatures, creatures before from Swarovski, and typically the accents tend to be the silver accents, I should say, tend to be sterling. But of course, you know, the star of the show is the crystal. And this is probably about somewhere between $40 to $60. Not 100% sure on the exact comps on this. But also based on what I've sold the other animals for, they do go pretty well. Again, these little items here are not a part of the haul in the video that you saw. I did not pick these up at Goodwill. But this other stuff I did. The calculator, Batgirl. We got the Disney Hong Kong. We got the eBay employee merch. So hopefully someone's going to want that. That's on eBay. Then the golf clubs. The golf clubs were going to be the heavy hitter. Man, look at that. I mean, I don't really want to buy golf clubs, but hey, if I'm going to make crazy profit on it, I'm going to buy them, and I'm going to resell them. And as a matter of fact, some of these still have... Let me show you this one here really quick. One of these still has like a barcode on it. Get this one here. Like, this one still has... I don't know. I mean, is this brand new? But I mean, it looks used. Like some of the the burner parts rubbed away already. Definitely think it's you. Maybe they just never took off the original sticker here, but it still has the barcode on it and everything. So, it's kind of what it looks like, what the handle looks like. So, tailor-made burner. I'm pretty sure if you find the burner, putter, and driver set, maybe the hybrids, those might go pretty well. But I always find irons. I don't know what they do with most of the drivers and the putters, and maybe they sell them online or they go somewhere else to like their boutique stores. But the irons are always there. So hey, 40, 50 bucks an iron, priced at $4. I'll take it. Either way, thank you guys for the watching. Thank you to the new subscribers. Definitely appreciate that. Trying to get to my first milestone of 500. Of course, trying to get up to 1,000, and that'll be the next milestone. I hope you guys like this content. Please, let me know. Let me know if you guys, like what you're seeing. Let me know if you guys are, if this is interesting to you. Let me know if you guys learned anything. If you guys seen this stuff. If you've bought and sold items like this. Thumbs up is appreciated. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next video.